Okay, welcome in everyone. With the nicer weather upon us, everybody's going to be outside, and this is good information that we all need to keep in mind, especially if you have, small children and pets. And I was just telling Melanie Bangle here from Paramedic Community Ambulance that last year, it was either last year or the year before, I walked out on my dog Charlotte trying to eat a black widow with her mouth.
Yes.
And just about freaked out. But these are bugs that we really have to watch out for, especially this time of year.
Yes, the weather's getting warmer, more people are in the backyard, especially with little kids and pets.
Yeah.
So the most common things we see that can be poisonous when it comes to spider bites are the black widows that we have here.
Okay.
They do like to hide in juniper bushes, dark, moist places like, underneath a shed or in a garden. We also have the desert recluse, which is similar to the brown, but it's a little bit lighter, and it has that violin shape right above its, on its top part of it. And less fur, and then the bark scorpions. Black widows don't usually kill people. It's just very, very painful. And the brown recluse is the same way. When you get a bite, you should go to the hospital to be treated with antibiotics, just because it can kill the tissue. It'll die. And bark scorpions aren't dangerous unless you have a small child under 2. It can cause seizure-like activity, respiratory issues. For most adults, it's just painful. So you can wash it with soap and water, put an ice pack on it. But just be aware when you go out in your backyard, if you have a pile of wood for camping, kick it apart with your feet, just to make sure there's no scorpions or spiders or anything living in there. So, anything that's been old clothes in the garage or in the attic, just kind of move stuff around a little bit before you start reaching into dark places to get items out of your backyard. Okay,
and if you get bit by one of these, what do you have to start looking out for? Will you have a reaction quickly?
It depends. The black widow can take anywhere from 2 to 8 hours for you to have pain from it.
Okay.
Wash it with soap and water, put an ice pack on it. If the pain is too severe, you can go to the hospital and be treated. Brown recluse can take up to a week before you even realize you've been bitten by it. You'll start to get a sore, and it'll turn into an ulcer, which will turn into an open sore. Yeah. So if you're not sure, or if you even see the spider, even if you squish it, take it to the hospital with you if you think it's poisonous. Yes.
Okay, let's get to some of the plants, because we have about a minute to go, and I want people to be aware of this as well.
A lot of plants that people have, especially in the desert, is oleander. Yes. This is one that's got beautiful flowers. They're red, yellow, white, and pink. It does really, really good in the desert. So we plant it everywhere, and it's really pretty, but it is very poisonous to animals and humans alike. It causes cardiac problems, so it can cause your heart to slow down. It'll make your eyes so that you can't see. You'll drool. Some people that actually ingest this, or children, actually have to get a pacemaker implanted, depending on how bad it affects your heart.
And if you have dogs and cats, animals,
they do nibble on them. The next one is sago palms. I just brought a piece of it. A lot of people don't realize that the palms are poisonous, mostly the seeds. These seeds are dried. They're usually bright red when they're fresh and round.
Those are something my dogs would try to eat.
And these are all over the ground. So if you have a child that crawls around outside, they will eat these. These also, these actually have cyanide in them. Oh, wow. Among other neurotoxins and stuff. So if you have some people who actually do yard work, you even get poked by the tip of the sago palm. It causes an allergic reaction. Their face will swell. Sago palms are great, but they should be put in a place around your home where there won't really be any people, no foot traffic or anything like that.
Okay, unfortunately, we're out of time. But if people would like more information, is there somewhere that they can go?
They can go to communityambulance.com to look at the other backyard poisons, which include weed killers, bug killers, and pool supplies. People don't realize pool supplies, kids get into them with the chlorine and stuff in them. So
these big tablets here. Okay, thank you so much, Melanie, for coming on. You can go to our website, news3lv.com, to get more information, just to kind of keep an eye and do some Googling and find out what it all looks like. Crystal?
That is great information. Melanie, she always does such a great job. We love having her on the show. Well, this is